Hi students. Now this is the second page of 1.7 notes, and I think my pen is going to work now. So it tells us to write a function rule for the function represented by this graph. And so first we're to identify the domain and the range. So I'm going to put D for domain, and I thought it was going to work. There it is. And my domain is, whoops, oh goodness, the set of points 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And my range is the set of points 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my domain is the set of all the inputs. My range is the set of all outputs. I can fill them in on the table. And now I'm trying to find a relationship between the input and the output values. So I'm looking for a rule. And so now we want to say, well, to write that rule that best describes the relationship. So you can think about what has happened to the values in the domain. Did we always subtract 2? What works for the first ordered pair, but it doesn't work for the second one? Are we going to multiply and then add? We have to look for some kind of relationship between these. So maybe we're going to divide by 2 and subtract 1. So if I divide 2 by 2, I get 1, subtract 1, I get 0. If I divide 4 by 2, I get 2, and subtract 1, I get 0. So I'm going to take my x and I'm going to divide it by 2, and then I'm going to subtract 1. Or I could say y is equal to 1/2 x subtract 1. And so that's my rule, and the domain of the function is the set of all the inputs, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. The range is the set of all outputs, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're going to go on to page 3, and actually I think you can do page 3 on your own. You can write the graph for the function. It gives you the domain, so fill in the input-output table, do the graph, and then it does the reverse for the checkpoint. It gives you the graph and asks you to write the rule and then identify the domain and range. So I think you can do that on your own, and I'm sorry about all the scribbles there in red, but we're learning. So thank you, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes about the extension. Bye-bye.